I mean, you know, I'm doing everything what I can do. It does feels better than when that happened, but we'll see. I mean, I don't have no timetable yet, but if I go back to last night performance by Jimmy, man, that's why he's the leader. That's why he's the heart of this team. Unbelievable performance. Happy for him. Happy for us. Um, I mean, he was just tremendous in all aspects of the game.
All right, next question, Ethan Skolnick.
Goran, have they given you any indication of whether or not playing on it could lead to a longer recovery from it?
I mean, it's already, I snap it, so it's already, bad that it is. I'm dealing with a lot of pain, so that's the main concern. And I don't want to be liability there on the floor for my team. I want to be the best that I can be. So it's just it is what it is. So.
Next question, Ira Winderman.
So Goran, just to sort of clarify, can you return in this series from a safety and health standpoint, or is it a matter of just it would take something, unfortunately, maybe miraculous at this point, treatment-wise?
If I'm honest, I don't know. I don't know because this injury depends of, how it goes. It progresses differently from other guys. And the only thing what I can do right now is to be on top of my treatments. Basically, I'm doing that 24/7 and, try to be back on the floor with my team. We'll see. I mean, if I'm honest, I don't even have the answer to that question because I don't know.
And then just with the game tomorrow, is tomorrow definitely out? And then maybe with the 2-day break, a better chance thereafter? Thank you.
I mean, it definitely, it's a higher percentage if I have few days, but like I said, I'm making some progress. Then some days I'm the same. So it's we'll see. My team, they play well last night. They give me that chance that I can still fight through it and hopefully, come back to the floor.
Next question from Malika.
Goran, when you said the first part of that answer, when you said you were when you said the percentage, were you saying high percentage you would play or high percentage you wouldn't play?
How I feel right now is probably low, but they told me that it can change day to day. It's just a matter of comfort and if I can push off my leg and I do have to admit it's better than it was. The injury happened 4 days ago, so we'll just see how it's gonna react in the near future, and hopefully I will be back.
Our next question will be from Anthony Chang.
Hey, Goran, I know you say you're in a lot of pain, but despite that, how much have you been lobbying to play through it? And were you dealing with plantar fasciitis before, or is this just an injury that came out of nowhere?
I want to be out there with my team. That's no secret. I mean, that's what I was, working my whole career for 12 years in NBA. And the injury-wise, it's not new. I already played for the last 2 series, Milwaukee and Boston. Of course, was not so severe, but we we don't have a lot of rest in between. So I was doing all the treatment that I can, and unfortunately, it happened what happened.
Next question from Jeff.
Goran, we can hear your voice. We know you're disappointed. How are you doing emotionally? What's been going through your mind the past few days?
I mean, it's not the easiest thing right now for me, to sit down on the sideline and watch my team, how they're battling, how they're playing well. And of course, I want to be out there. But yeah, I don't know. Most of the times I ask myself, I ask the guy above us, why it have to happen right now. And it's tough. It's tough. But, try to look at this so everything is with a purpose. So we'll see.
Like I said, I'm day to day. So tomorrow I could play. Tomorrow they might tell me no, which I don't know yet. So I'm just trying to do everything I can necessary to just be prepared to when I do get to play.
Next question, Ira Winderman.
Bam, have they told you it's the kind of injury where if you play, it can get worse? Or is it a matter of it's the kind of injury where it's just limiting to you if you were to get back on the court?
I feel like any injury can get worse. I don't think there's they haven't said it could get worse, but they just want me to be safe. I feel like any injury, like I said earlier, can get worse. So they just want to make sure this injury right here doesn't get worse. So they're trying to make sure I'm back to where I was before I got injured or close to it.
And is this the same injury as we heard about the shoulder and you're wearing the arm sleeve? Is this something completely different? Can you sort of take us through this injury? When did this injury happen? Thank you.
Game 1 of the finals. That's when it happened. This injury has nothing to do with my other injury in the Celtics series or the conference final series.
Next question, Ethan Skolnick.
Bam, I think you'd only missed one game in 2 years. Just for you personally, could you put into perspective what it's been like to miss time now of all times?
It's difficult. Like you said, crazy fact, I only missed one game since my rookie season. So I don't like missing games. So if you're wondering if I'm really injured, then there you go, because I only missed one game. I played through bruises. I played through getting beat up. And but it's one of those things where it's like, I make it to my first finals, and it's like, bro, we dream of things like that. So it's been difficult for me mentally because it hurts me that I can't be out there and help my team. Just try to collect more wins and be on the floor.
Has it been harder in any regard because you've got another guy in Goran who's going through something similar now? So, I mean, obviously Jimmy did a lot of work with your teammates last night, but they're all missing both of you guys now. Yeah,
but at the end of the day, we know next man up. And that's what I like about this team. Everybody's prepared. Everybody's prepared, and everybody's built for those big moments. And, me and Goran are big components of the team, but at the end of the day, you never know what can happen to somebody. Like, nobody knew I was going to have an injury like this or Goran was going to do that in the same game. So everybody's next man up.
Dan Wilkie.
Hey, Bam. How's the range of motion in the neck? Is that what you're kind of fighting through? Or I guess, can you give us an update of just sort of physically what the challenges are with your injury?
It's more of like soreness, They're just trying to make sure, because it's like you said, it's like a neck strain. So it's near your neck, which is near your brain. So it's more serious than like tweaking an ankle. So they're just being careful with me and just making sure I'm 100%.
Dave McMenamin.
And considering that you're day to day, however much the team can extend the series with you out, I guess every day would matter. So what was your impression or reaction to seeing how well Jimmy played last night? And then did Jimmy give you and Goran any personal message after that performance?
He's our max player. We expect him to do max player things. And, I've always liked Jimmy's game. But, seeing it up front, being his teammate, it's crazy to watch because how much work he puts in behind the scenes that nobody knows about. That a lot of times, not even a lot of our teammates know because he's so locked into his craft. He gets up early mornings and goes shoot at late nights. So a lot of people don't see him. And he doesn't come out his room, obviously, because he's in there making big face coffee. But, it's not shocking to me that he had a 40-point triple-double. Like, that doesn't shock me. And I'm just proud of him because he really put the team on his back and really wanted that win. And, when you got a guy like that in your corner, I'll go to battle with anybody like that.
All right, the last question from the Zoom will be Will Manso, Channel 10.
Hey, Bam. Spo has mentioned that you're basically, I know you're saying all the right things now, but, he said you really want to be out there. You've been trying to make your point. What have those conversations been like of you trying to get a say of getting out there, despite obviously having to listen to the medical side of things?
Yeah, because I don't miss games. Like, that's not me. That's not how I'm built. I want to play. And, I've always been like that. I've always got the thrill of just putting on that uniform and going out there and playing. And to be in the finals and, the medical staff is telling me I can't play and Spo's telling me I can't play, it sucks, but I understand. I got to take care of my health. Health is wealth at the end of the day. So I'm making sure I'm getting completely healthy, but it's hard to hear your coach say, "Nah, you can't go." It's tough because I'll lose my head, start kicking stuff over, get upset, but it is what it is. So I got to deal with it.